Let's get it. Don't talk about the radio unless we in it. Going so hard, we setting the bar just like Ray Charles, can't see no limit. You better respect it. You better respect it. Put some respect on our name. We changing the game. Put that in your brain. Yeah. Sit up in your chair, be full of your way. Better take what you hear, start bringing it here and making it clear. So open your ears and listen up. Different question every week. Tune in, get the answer. First you gotta get the app and that's free. Download Win DC or go real live on the book. Pull up on Nina and Becky, have your conversation ready. 2018 is getting heavy. Get familiar, you gon' hear this all year. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Hey, talk about it. We gon' get it started right here. Let's be clear. 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 Get familiar, you gon' hear this all year. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Hey, talk about it. We gon' get it started right here. Let's be clear. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, wow.
Doing?
What are you doing? Wow.
Really?
That is
Really?
not
How long you been
how
coming
you
up
start the damn show.
Hello.
That's your only job.
Did Nico just tell you what to do?
That is your only job.
Hold on, did Nico just tell you what to do?
You're lucky I can't hear my. He pushed the buttons back to something else.
Mute.
Oh, but he told you what to do though, right?
He pushed the buttons to mute.
I love y'all, man.
Hey y'all, well, you know what? We just
on?
gonna do that all over again.
I'm trying to make sure my volume.
No, don't even worry about it. Hit them buttons.
No, we good.
Hit them buttons from
good.
now
We
on.
good.
No, you. From now on, you hit my buttons. Y'all remember that? Welcome. Happy Tuesday, people.
Happy
What it do,
Tuesday,
good
everybody.
folks?
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
Hey, you know what? Every other Tuesday, we have issues in this room.
Every other Tuesday.
Every other Tuesday.
Y'all
Yeah.
funny.
Every other Tuesday.
I mean,
Y'all
I'm
funny.
starting to think it might be a conspiracy, man.
I'm starting to agree with
feeling
you.
like it's
I'm
a little
feeling.
bit of hate or
I'm gonna
something
have to
going
let.
on.
I'm gonna have to let this sizzle in my
Yeah, it
spirit.
got a sizzle in the spirit for a
Yeah,
little
'cause
bit.
All right, Country Wayne.
Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Shout out to Country Wayne.
Yeah,
I love that
Let
line.
us simmer,
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You got to let that
Yeah,
sizzle in
you
your
gotta-
spirit like neck bone
You
juice.
gotta let it marinate. Let it
Not
marinate.
marinate, yeah, like neck bone.
Let it marinate like neck bone juice.
Yeah, we love his lines. But welcome, y'all. Welcome to Let's Be Clear. I am Neen. That is Becky.
That's her.
And we got Mike,
That's
Reed,
him.
and
And
Sean
this guy right here, Sean.
from Mike's Corner sitting in with us. What up, y'all? How was y'all weekend?
What's up with you? How you doing?
Before we get started,
Oh my God, he always
It's
gotta do
always.
this.
There's
There's
more.
always a
get
before we
started.
get started.
And there's more.
before we get started,
What?
What? What
I
we need to do?
mean,
What is it?
What'd he say?
What?
I'm not
did he
knocking
say?
Taylor Swift video, but Beyonce had the hottest video. Nah. First and foremost, let me say a happy 5th birthday to my firstborn grandson. Happy birthday, Tanner.
Oh,
That was
happy
yesterday.
birthday,
That was
Tanner.
yesterday,
He
people.
wasn't online.
Happy birthday,
So happy
Tanner.
birthday to my grandson, Tanner.
Okay, you
All
right.
right.
We'll keep the birthday shout
Happy
out
birthday,
going
Alright.
Tanner. Happy birthday to our granddaughter,
To my granddaughter.
Namaje.
tomorrow.
Happy birthday to my firstborn granddaughter,
Happy birthday.
Namaje.
Namaje.
Keep it going.
She'll be 4 tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
So
Yeah.
big shout out to her.
Come on,
and then
run it
happy
down.
birthday
Yeah.
to my second-born grandson, Jabba.
Yeah,
Yeah, his
He'll be
birthday is
5.
Thursday.
His birthday is Thursday.
So you
He'll
mean
be
it's
Them
5.
kids was getting it in.
Oh,
all at the
yeah, they
same
all-
time.
they
Wait.
right
Was they
there.
on FaceTime
They
with us
like-
doing this?
I don't
Boom,
even
boom,
know.
boom.
I don't even know, but
They
they was
made a
all
pact.
they was all
They got
getting it in.
a little coke going on.
Yeah. My kid and Trevin was doing it at the same time. Because their kids are the same age, 3 days apart.
They went home from the same party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Symphony waited till the next year,
Yeah.
but them two, they was on it. So
All right, bro. I see you later. All right, sis.
right. So how was y'all weekend?
Weekend was pretty good. I was kind of had a little rough time on Sunday. Wasn't feeling the greatest. Had the the bubbles, all that. We family. You know, we can talk about that. You know.
No, we can't.
We cannot.
We family.
You
Yeah.
can't put that right back in the bubble with your
Yeah.
bubble guts.
You want me to just put that in that box and like with my mama titties, and we just gonna throw that the fuck out of here?
Yeah, where only Jack Cousteau can find it.
Shout out to Bad Boys 3. It's on its way. Yeah, that's how my weekend was, but it was chill. You know, had a good time this weekend. Yeah.
It was good for me.
It was for you, Mike.
Man,
It was good for
you
me.
need a drink of water?
It was good for me.
So, Mike, what you do?
Shout out to my aunt, Vic Tax. If y'all need y'all taxes, y'all can hit her up. Vic Tax. She's on Facebook.
Yeah.
Got my taxes done. Bow. Get my money back. Get my 75 back. I get
Boom.
75 back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, I
Good
get off my 75. Get off my 75.
Get that ching
Man,
ching.
I get that 75 back. It's way better than Owen, I'm telling you. It's way better than Owen. So
Ching-a-ching.
I got to make some adjustments, though, so I definitely won't owe next year. But big shout out to my aunt for that, man. Got the taxes done. And then, of course, like you said, had the chance to hang out with my grandson over the weekend at Dave & Buster's. Cool. Happy 5th birthday again, Tanner. So
Happy
it was
birthday, Tanner.
What up, Bex?
What up, Name?
good. That's funny.
What you do this weekend?
Hung out with you.
That's funny, too.
Y'all just
So-
spoke to each other like
so-
y'all ain't seen each
so
other
many
in 2
levels.
weeks. What's up, Bex? Hey, Neen.
That's funny.
First of
So-
all, everybody
for the
don't have to
weekend?
know, like, how it, you know what I mean? Let us live.
What did you do?
Let us
Put
live.
down with you.
Nah,
That's so
for
funny.
real. Okay, so, yeah, she's right. She did hang out with me Saturday. Me, my sisters, and my nieces, and my nephew. We went to my mom and my dad's gravesite on Saturday in the rain.
In the rain.
In the cold rain, too. Then we went to my niece's house and hung out for a little while. And then, we all went to celebrate Tanner's birthday at Dave & Buster's. And then Sunday, I don't think anybody did anything.
Nope.
I think Sunday was a real
Chill.
relaxation
Yeah.
day.
We took a chill wheel.
I went to the gym.
No,
I went to
you
I went to the gym. Shout out to my
Go to
girl.
commercial. Go to commercial. Go to commercial.
I don't know
No,
what
we
that was
did
about.
not.
Shout out to my girl Glendora. She is on it. She is definitely on it. She's excellent to work out with. But we went to the gym and then that's pretty much it. Ate at IHOP like we always do.
At this time, like we always do with this time.
No,
Oh,
no,
Y'all get on beat,
no.
man.
We still banning Kanye West?
Yeah, we
banning Kanye.
we banning everything you was about to do because we don't
Yeah,
even
that
know
was-
where that was gonna
yeah.
go.
That was a Kanye West.
No, no
Oh,
Kanye
mm-mm.
West. No Kanye West.
Hate
No,
Kanye.
so that
Ain't no Kanye.
so that was the weekend. But look. Let's get on. Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it going and talk about them Oscars.
Yeah. What about your man with the tuxedo dress?
I'm not touching that because I feel like people are entitled to be who they want to be and wear what they want to wear. It was
Hey, look,
definitely
look.
it
Did
was
it look
definitely
good?
a
Yes.
fashion statement.
He was at the Oscars, we wasn't.
Exactly. It was a
Yeah.
fashion statement for Billy Porter.
Right.
Anybody that know Billy Porter know that that's just him. He gonna come and he gonna do it to death. And that's just what he did. I ain't mad at him. What I am upset about is the hate that was being spewed from people's Twitter fingers on Jada Pinkett's post about it.
About the dress?
Yeah, and it was coming from men.
Mm-hmm.
And what I don't understand is, I'm not going to make it an issue on people's sexual preference because that is their business.
Right.
But what I'm saying is,
Not there's anything wrong with that.
no, it's nothing wrong with it.
A person's sexual preference, their own business.
It's nothing wrong with it. We don't care. But it was it's supposed to be masculine men being upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I flipped it. It's like me being mad at a woman for wearing a suit that's gay. Or, whatever. Who gives a damn? He did it to
They
death.
ran what they
He
wanted
did
to
it,
ran.
and he did it to
He
death.
killed it. Look,
Point blank,
look
period.
real
Why
nice.
men get mad though? I don't
I'ma
know.
Yeah,
tell you.
that's what.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what.
why should you
I
care?
honestly can kill less.
Can't get mad at it.
That's what. That was
I
what
ain't,
the
I
whole
ain't even read
point.
the post. I seen the dude with the dress on. I'm like,
Yeah,
It ain't-
I didn't
it's
No,
nothing.
write
all you
about it.
asked me was who was he?
yeah, I don't know.
Because
I
Mike didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, do you, bro? I don't
Listen.
know what. I didn't know what the whole
All I can
situation
say
was
is
about.
I never made a comment on it. Slim killed it with that joint because it was different. It was very creative.
Yes, it
You know what I'm
was.
saying? And it was 2 in 1. You got the tux up top and you flared out at the bottom.
And
Yeah,
it represented him.
It was him.
Right.
It was him.
And what?
Right.
And I don't understand what's the difference when it's always like a footnote on things that people can do. First you preaching, be who you are,
Yeah,
do what you want, and then when somebody do it to death,
Well, wait a minute.
you
Don't
big
do that.
mad.
yeah.
Don't do that.
Why
Why
you
you
do
wearing
that?
that? Who doing that? Listen,
What about
do you?
What about Spike? Let's do the right thing.
I was happy for him
I
because
was
he been
too.
up
Very
there, so
happy.
he been nominated
Yes.
quite a few times. So I was happy for him.
Yeah. He deserved it.
Regina King, she definitely
Yes.
deserved
Yes.
hers.
Loved it. She sure did.
Mahershala Ali, shout out to
Yes.
him. And I was
Yes,
actually
yes.
happy for his movie winning, Green Book. And
Green
we
Book.
talked about it. We talked about it afterwards.
From all movie critics, though.
Why?
Because it shouldn't have been nominated for Best Oscar. That's what all the movie critics were saying.
Well,
and
the
they said that honestly, a lot of movie critic people were saying that honestly the best Oscar should have went to either Black Panther or Black Klansman, because them two, or the other one where the little lady won the the actress. Remember she was doing that joint freestyle joint.
Oh,
Her
what
movie.
was
She
that?
said they said one of them 3 movies should
I
have really
can't think of
won,
what, but yeah.
and she really did her speech off the cuff because she didn't think she had no chance of winning.
well, you know what? I'm not a movie critic, and I don't know what is the what is the guidelines for picking the movie,
Right.
the best movie. So
Because
I can't.
And that's the
I
thing
can't.
about it. Like, we don't know. We don't know what the guideline is. For
But
picking
if
a
you
movie.
going on the the racial aspect of it all, any of them could have won.
But your
Right.
boy said it though. Spike said, "I lost again to another driving movie."
Mm-hmm.
Because I think the last time he lost to Driving to Miss Daisy.
Oh.
So now the situation will reverse.
Same again.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to them.
I'm happy.
So do you think? I mean, do you think that the Oscars got the black people out the way early?
Yeah, they did. Because Regina King was the very first one.
You know what? I'm not gonna put no conspiracy theory on that because maybe that's just how the
They set it up this time.
set it up, and we don't know what happened between commercial breaks. Look, I don't know because it was other people winning, and
Well, look.
to be perfectly honest with you, I don't give that much. I don't care that much on whether they was first or last. They got
No, they
him.
got him.
I'm happy that they got him. I'm happy that she got it.
Oh yeah. At the end of the day, that's the bottom line. At the end of the day is that we happy that Mahershala got his award. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
So big shout. Matter of fact, I think he
Yeah,
got
he is 2 for 2.
But I think he got 4 Oscars though. I think he
Nah.
got 4 Oscars.
Do he get one
I
for
know
best
of
movie?
2. I know of 2.
Do
I
he
think
get
got
one for the best movie?
Yeah, because the best movie
Do
get
the
one.
best movie? Do everybody in the movie
Yeah,
get
everybody
one?
gets one
Okay,
on
well then
best
he
movie.
got 2 in one night.
Yeah, so
Okay.
then who won best movie last year?
Okay, and Paula just cleared it up. The first award of the night
it is.
every year
Yeah, it
is
is
best
a woman.
supporting actress.
That's how you bring you in.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, she got hers, whatever. All I'm saying is, no. But as we get back to what we were saying about the best movie,
Best movie.
was Green Book, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
so-
in the movie get a
Everybody gets one. Right.
Okay, so good. My girl Octavia then. Octavia
Remember,
Spencer got one. Shout out to her.
So
I
she
love
got on
her.
stage.
Yeah.
Last year, who won the best movie?
I can say
Mahershala Ali again, right? With Moonlight.
They won last year. Yeah.
So he got 4.
He got 4 then.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
he got
one
best
individual.
He got best support joint
He
last
got
year.
best supporting last
So he
year.
got best support last year, best support this year. But he got 2. I understand what people saying. He got 2 as a individual person, but he also got what else he got? He got the for the 2 movies. So yeah.
What?
No, he got the 2 individual joints, like the supporting. He got 2
Oh,
Oscars
okay.
by himself.
You lost
solely.
me. Right.
He got 2 Oscars solely by
Hey
himself.
Cedric. Hey everybody
Hey,
watching. We sorry we did not say hello to you all, but hello Deucey, Paula, Mia, Amanda, Cedric, what it do? Mike, what it do? Mouth of the South.
But
How you
when
live?
you do that, that's good. So now I think he's the only black male that has 2 Oscars other than Denzel. That's in the same category as Denzel now.
Oh, see, you way
You
above
deep-
me. I don't
you
know
deep in
all
there,
that. I don't know
Yeah,
all
because no
that.
other black male has 2 Oscars. Denzel got Best Supporting. He got
Are you sure? Because we don't want nobody to be fact checking
Denzel got
us.
one for Best Supporting. Then we all know he got one for Training Day.
Hello, Lance. Good evening.
No other actor besides Mahershala Ali got 2. I mean, no African American or no Black American actor has 2. Male actor has 2. Nope.
Well, I just want to
Okay.
say I'm happy for Spider-Verse, the Spider-Man animated
That joint
movie.
did win.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very happy for that.
Okay.
You all know I'm a
Paul
Spider-Man.
said, "Man, Mike is telling the truth." I mean, I know a little bit about a lot of things. I don't know a lot about a host.
Oh my God.
Paula, why did you have to put the
Thank you, Paul.
sauce
What
on
else you
it?
want?
They know me and
Hey,
Paula go
Paula.
back like spinal cords and car seats.
Hey,
man.
we had some good.
What's up, Mia? Love you too.
Some of those people was dressed
Yeah, outfits.
well.
Killing them.
Yeah.
My girl
There
Angela
wasn't
Bassett.
too many craziness going on.
Nah, Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett
They,
always
they
doing
that
came
pink,
prepared for
baby.
this one. Yes.
That pink was
Yes.
all of it. She was stepping out like 60 what? Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She looked good. Jennifer Hudson had a nice dress on. But them feet,
Them feet
Them
going.
cones.
them feet pieces was
Burn.
Hey, they burning her up though.
Burn.
They burning her up on social media. She got coins
She knew
to get
better.
rid of
She
them
knew better.
coins.
She knew
Yeah.
better. She
Yeah,
knew
she
better.
just
I
got-
don't know why she did that. Why?
I don't know.
Did she take somebody? Excuse me. Why she didn't wear a dress to cover her feet then? If she ain't had time to get the joints cut off.
No, what you
But
do is
even
you change.
still.
No, what you do is you alter the style for the evening.
Yeah.
So you pick a style that closed heels warrant.
Go with,
Yeah, you don't wait because that dress she couldn't have wore closed shoes with that dress. She had to have open toe shoes
open
on.
toe.
But you didn't even.
You ain't tried. It wasn't
She ain't
even
putting
no
no lotion on
clear
them joints.
polish on them.
It just,
You just straight out the shower and slipped your shoes on.
yeah,
And
like the
so,
Oscars
okay,
was going to Wegmans.
Yeah,
and
it's time. It's time to go.
Let me run to Wegmans real quick.
That's funny.
But no, I didn't know that when you win the Oscar, they put your name on it behind stage. Like they have somebody
Yeah.
there doing that.
Yeah.
I saw the
Really?
Regina,
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
And that's like I know y'all know, but like the Stanley Cup, the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
When you win a Stanley Cup, they put your whole team name on the Stanley Cup.
At the place.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't
That's
want
why
to be that
that's
person.
why it's so big. So
Yeah, but I don't want to be that person.
What person? The guy
The
Curry?
person, no, the person that's got put all them goddamn
'Cause
names on it.
it was only 2, so it was 2 at a time. They was coming up, getting their names on it,
That's crazy.
and it was something like a little
Chisel.
hammer or chisel
a-
thing that how they put it on.
That's crazy.
Paula said she an Oscar lover, and Mia said them feet, man.
Yeah, them Jones was wrong. She was dead wrong for that.
Man, I don't do her like
Yeah,
that.
she got to do
Yeah,
something
come
with them
on.
feet.
She did it to herself.
You put this on yourself.
I mean, we hate to be we're gonna keep it with entertainment and all of the
Let's
shenanigans.
go. Keep
We
going.
hate
let's
to
go.
we hate to keep dredging.
No, don't.
it's
no,
new news.
Don't say we.
It's new news.
Don't say we hate.
Okay, Mike is the only one that is
Don't do-
into it, honey.
Me and Becky.
Well, yeah.
And me and Becky.
Okay, well, Mike and Becky is into it. They
4
drive,
and 5, 4 and 5.
they drive me bananas, and I end up leaving the room
Hey,
because I'm over it.
yeah.
But we don't want to keep. I don't want to keep talking about Jussie Smollett and R. Kelly's asses.
Hey.
I don't want to keep talking about them. But
Jussie is something
news
different.
is news.
Yeah,
It's some new
News is news.
and it's ongoing. They
And-
won't let us laugh.
I mean,
So what do you think?
for okay, this is what I think for both, because my answers are short and sweet. These two got biographies. Listen, Mike, I don't know, he got a whole damn phone full of for information. They need to come get him. They need to come get Mike to help them
I got
solve
the
it.
info.
Because I'm
I got
telling you,
the
these
info.
screenshots,
I got the info.
and got all the
I got the
information.
info, Slim. I'm telling y'all.
For R. Kelly,
Okay, so R. Kelly. Okay.
I'll start with R. I'm just going to say both of mine, get them out of the way. For R. Kelly, I believe his ass should have stayed in jail. He has issues. He need to work it out. He is stuff going on. But, what I do not believe is these two new chicks. And the reason why I don't is because you couldn't even get the right person. Yeah. You don't even know who supposedly, allegedly
is in the photo that you holding up, broadcasting.
I
the picture.
It was LL,
right?
Cool J in the picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obvious.
So I have an issue with that because I tell you what, you sexually abuse me or do something to me, I'm not gonna forget your face, and I'm definitely not going to have a whole different star.
You just know as an entertainer
up there.
And
exactly.
you got my lawyer, and the lawyer is up there, Gloria Allred.
Yeah.
With her dumb self.
I can clearly see that that's LL Cool J.
Yeah.
And anybody that has any type of education or any knowledge of lawyers helping or people speaking for you know that they were reading statements.
Right.
And they weren't your words. Because even if you write down what you need to say, you pretty much know what you've written down. So you don't have it's your words, so you know it. So you not
got that paper out here. I don't need that paper. I can tell you exactly what he did.
You definitely not. So you definitely not saying my name is Janine and R. Kelly, Robert Kelly. You're not doing it like that because you know, and they were reading. So I don't. Them two new joints is fish.
Hey, but it's not looking good for Robert Kelly right now.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Don't say it. Don't speak too
soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that the newer allegations are bogus. I'm sorry.
So what you about to say, Sean?
I'm just saying, man, it's just too much stuff. These people have evidence. So
all people.
I'm not talking about the new two side chicks, man.
So you talking about the video, the VHS tape that was the same VHS back in the 90s?
Right.
The same one.
They said it was a different one.
That's the same joint from back in the 90s.
Same one.
Okay, so I mean, hey, it must be a little bit clear.
No, but it's still.
Well, this is the one when they're talking about. I want to do something to your 14-year-old.
Hold on, Sean. So, Becky, I'm gonna say this, and I want you to say this back to me, okay? I want you to say you got a 14-year-old, and I'm gonna say I like the 14-year-old. That could have happened. That could have happened. It could have went that way. So, like Becky said, where's the proof?
It's not on the video. Didn't they say it on the video?
On the video, right? Somebody recording. It could have been acting.
Boy.
I'm just saying. Listen. What I'm saying is they can't prove that Becky is 14. Can you? Just because Becky says she's 14 don't mean she's 14. Can you prove that she's 14?
All right, so all of this going on.
No, I'm just listen. Yeah, let's say this. Let's we all agree to this. The situation that R. Kelly put himself in, he deserves to get whatever he gets.
Right.
When he should have been convicted a long time ago.
Right. And
I honestly agree. We all know that. But as a juror, y'all watch First 48 enough and all this and that. If all
First 48 ain't got no juror.
Oh, but nah, he just snitching. You're right.
It's said and done.
Yeah. But I'm saying all the people that the jurors, all you gotta do is one or two, is a reasonable doubt. Is it possible that Becky's lying about her age?
When it's a known fact that they all have lied about their age to be with him, to get into the parties where he was.
No, don't scratch your eye. Don't scratch your eye, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yeah.
I'm asking you a question, Mr. Prosecutor.
Look. And it came out of their own mouth, not somebody saying. Oh,
we're not talking about the Survivor. We're not talking about the Survivor R. Kelly tour where you get VIP packages to hear them talk, or we're not talking about the Survivor R. Kelly book or the Survivor R. Kelly concerts that they're having.
Okay, what we not going to do is be in here defending them.
No, I'm just saying because Sean said he really in trouble. I'm just saying, I think their case this time is more flawed than it was before. That's all I'm saying.
Because the bottom line is it is flawed, and I don't think that they got enough to do whatever they trying to do.
Right.
Because what because even if you are trying to get him on real facts, you're messing yourself up by rushing your case.
Right.
And that's for any case.
Like I said before, that's what's going to kill it.
That so if you really need it to get him convicted, you messing
Take
up your
time
chances.
and make sure that you got solid, good evidence.
But this is my thing. Here's my thing.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, Cedric, I said 2 actors. I didn't say people that's behind the cameras. I said 2 actors. Listen to me, bro. Roll with me. I know that Miami life got you living good, though. I understand that. Shout out to you. Chico gonna say, Mike, don't nobody know Becky H to this day.
Shut up, Chico.
The thing about it is, if you really want to get him on something, real stuff that he actually should be convicted for, because it's a whole lot. Because here's my thing. In 2008, he got off, right? Acquitted.
Yeah.
If this is the stuff that you was doing, why the hell not stop? See, that's why people like him need to be convicted for whatever it is he actually did to these young kids, because you didn't even stop your shenanigans. A lot of people get off that really did something. They learn.
And
the average person
may
learn from that and be like, well, you know, okay, I really was doing this, so I got
or at least your
friend,
friend should be like, dog, you got away with it. Hey, yo,
right,
You gotta chill out.
Right.
So he thought he could still keep doing it and get away with it because no one is going to turn him in. Nobody's going to turn over on him.
But the fact still remains is you are letting these people that are trying to get him convicted are letting their personal feelings on the situation get in the way, and you're rushing. It's sort of kind of rushing to judgment, and he might get off again.
Then
then what? For the ones that he really did, like, completely mess up.
Those are the ones that's gonna hurt because they really got hurt. But now y'all, the way y'all carrying it, y'all messing it up for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the people who's lying, they're messing it up for the people who actually went through that tragic situation.
And because of the way things are now, social media and all kind of hashi-tashi, everything is different than it was in 2008 and in the 90s.
Yeah.
So now you got to be you got to be crystal clear on what you doing when you trying to get somebody convicted. I just seen that on First 48. These two dudes killed this boy. Okay? Killed him. And
they murdered him.
I mean, and because one guy said one thing and the other guy said one thing, like, so now we against each other. You didn't do it, I didn't do it, you didn't, right? It took them a year to get like clarification on who did what based on DNA and all of that and all, you know, all this stuff. And then they found tapes that they didn't have, surveillance tapes that they didn't have, and then of course they ended up getting convicted the right way. But what I'm saying is,
it took all that time.
It took all that time, and they didn't rush, even though they knew
that it was them.
These two boys did it.
They said because they know they want the conviction to stick.
We need this to stick because our witnesses, they really did it that way because they were scared that the witnesses wouldn't testify because these two dudes ran the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And everybody, including Nana, was scared of these two 20-year-olds.
Let me
they're in jail for life.
Let me ask this question. Just because they're rushing going into this case now with a lot of flawed evidence, this and that, what do you actually think could really stick? What could really pop up to stick and really nail him right now?
I don't know because
you said DNA.
DNA could, but it's probably a no-win for that. But the reason why I'm saying that it's messing them up is because everybody that's so-called trying to convict him is giving his lawyers ammunition. Mm-hmm. I'm in the legal field, and I'm telling you, I be taking all this stuff like, so you're doing a tour. Didn't your song come out the very next day after? Okay. I'm telling you, all of that played a part.
Check from Mr. Kelly.
Yeah,
or
all of
such
that
and
play a
such.
part with a jury.
Right.
All of that play because I'm going into that jury box saying that you got to prove to me that this man did everything.
And whoever turned this sex tape in, why are they not arrested?
Well, that's just
We
the
don't
thing.
know that yet.
But that's just the thing. On this go round, they trying to get everybody,
That's
including one or two of the women that was on Surviving
That
R.
was-
Kelly.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all making it like you thought you was doing something, but the whole time your dumb ass up there talking about, I know she was 16. I slept with her.
And one of the ones, like she said, she witnessed R. Kelly having sex with Aaliyah.
Oh,
Like that's,
yeah,
you hurting
yourself.
You didn't say nothing,
Right,
So
they all admitted it.
it's almost consenting to you
Right,
letting him
you're
have sex
guilty.
with a minor.
You're also
It's
as guilty
almost-
as he is.
Exactly. Then
ain't
the other lawyer,
accessory
Michael
to it.
Avenatti, you're tweeting pictures from the videotape. And then people come up with all this information that's supposed to be sealed information, but how the media know?
Right.
So like Neen said, when you coming up with this information, like how is it you making it hard to try to?
Unless they taking a deal.
And he definitely not doing that.
Can't do that.
And what they doing is they trying to get him convicted in the court of public opinion first.
And you
Yeah.
can't
No,
do that.
you can't do that. Get our shit tight so we
Yeah.
can get him up off
In
the
the
street.
right way.
Right. They gonna mess around. Slim gonna be out there again.
Still doing it. If this man
and
get off
and
again,
if he get this again, if he beat this again,
the
better.
girls is gonna be 8. He go. You know what? I can get anybody I want. Let me get them 2 third graders.
And
This man is crazy. Like, I mean, mentally,
he
he
really
got
broke.
issues.
he really
needs
need
help.
help. I think he really needs
I
help.
stand firm. He needs some help.
Mike said, do they take him to court for basically the same thing? Isn't that double jeopardy? That's what
No.
his lawyer was complaining about. His lawyer says it's almost like double jeopardy, but it's not. And the reason
It's
it's
not
not
worded the
jeopardy,
same way.
no, it's not. Reason it's not double jeopardy because it's not. For one, it's not the same person.
That's what they were saying. Some people
Yeah.
saying it is. So that's where the conflict came in, because if it is the
No, it's
same,
like-
Okay, and if it
then
is
you
the
can't-
same person, she's gonna say it's not her
Yeah, no,
again.
but
that's what I said.
if it is the same person, then that is double jeopardy.
yeah,
Right.
that's what they were saying.
So
It is double
if it is so happen to be the 14-year-old girl on the tape, that is double jeopardy.
But could it be, if it is the girl, if it is the same girl, could it be the reason why the Weather Girls came out? That's why I've been calling them the 2 women,
the two big
Yeah.
women.
the Weather Girls. Could it be the reason why they came out to?
try to throw it off.
They had a picture of LL Cool J. Like, I can't get
I'm shocked
past.
you didn't see that
And
joint,
Mike
Sean.
said,
No, I
"Who is
heard-
this?"
I
I'm like,
read it, but I
"That's
didn't see the
LL Cool J.
picture.
Who was supposed to be?
I
read
can't
that
get past
They
that.
held up a picture of LL, but I didn't see it.
Yes,
Yes, it was the lawyer
Oh,
already.
the lawyer was holding it.
but it was the two
two
girls.
girls.
With the lawyer.
No, it was the 2 girls that's doing the thing.
So the
now.
lawyer didn't take a look at the picture. he didn't look at the evidence. He didn't look at his what they
She
call
saw
it.
the 2 girls and the black man, and yeah, this
Oh,
is
that's
R.
him.
Kelly.
He's black. That's him.
And Papa Joe, hey Papa Joe. Papa Joe says Chicago Police Department is a joke, as it is, along with so many others.
Yeah, that's a given fact too.
So many others.
So what did L say?
Oh, they say he might end up suing them because you know
Because
he's
racial
right now.
That's defamation.
Right now
Absolutely.
he's in the middle of doing $1 billion deal with Ice Cube.
Yeah, he got to hurry and get that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I
I mean,
mean,
anything can go wrong and something go wrong.
Well, it wouldn't really be against him because they just had the wrong.
it's
damn
still
answer.
defamation.
Yeah.
But
Get that
still,
right.
because it's the same 2 that.
No, I mean, he can still get 'em for that.
R. Kelly did something to them, but you in the picture with him. So what was LL doing with these young girls?
Right. And see that
Ooh.
that's the issue.
Ooh.
That's why I said
Yeah.
it ain't
Oh,
so
yeah.
cut and dry because you just might have the wrong name to the person.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Because if you 16, they about the same age. Like, what's going on? So that could be that. Yeah, well.
But that could have been just a picture. They just seen
Which
him.
it
They
was just a
it could have been a meet and greet.
Yeah, I'm sure it could have been, but still, you open up a lot of different
Yeah.
doors when you mess up,
You
mistaken
create
identity.
reasonable doubt.
Exactly.
But could that be a meet
It's
and greet for
still-
R. Kelly though?
No, it's
Hell
still
no.
it is still a case of mistaken identity,
Yeah.
whether it's a star or not. Goddamn.
Yeah.
That's true. That is
So
true.
who knows? As far as keeping it with Chicago,
Chi-Town.
All they had to do was get Voight in them on all of this shit, and it'll be solved.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Y'all need to call Voight. I'm
Roy would have
serious.
had him down in that basement.
Yeah.
He'd have got this
Call
taken care
or
of.
even flew Olivia in.
Yeah, this would have been done.
And that's it.
I'm telling you, if y'all had Olivia Benson, R. Kelly would be caught by now.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Everything would be out. We would know everything. But being serious, as far as Jussie Smollett goes, I'm just waiting. Because they completely have totally changed my whole mind about him lying.
Yeah, they flipped it.
So
Who was they flipped it? Who was
I mean,
they?
no, but what I'm saying is
I'm talking
Chicago.
about
No,
this,
Sean saying they flipped. I'm like,
this
who?
goes back to what Becky and I said a little while ago. In this day and age, you got to be clean with your stuff. Now your tweets and your checks and your this coming out, and all you know, we got electronic images of checks now,
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. It's all coming out, and it's making you look fishy.
All his camp need to do right now, ride it out
That's what they doing.
and
Yeah.
do say little, very little.
Because you have to remember, Jussie hasn't said a word.
Right.
Has not. He never even accused.
He left the court that day.
Nigerian guy.
He didn't accuse the Nigerian guy. He just picked him out on video. He went back to the set. He apologized to the whole cast.
Right.
And they all said, and whoever the rumors is was saying that
They wanted him gone
they
and all
wanted
that.
him gone was a lie because Terrence Howard tweeted a video of him playing with his son.
Right.
Saying,
Yeah, I saw
you know,
that.
I got your back, whatever. Nobody else wanted to say nothing. They were saying he was arguing about his salary, which was $65,000 an episode.
Right.
Nobody on the thing said that was true because they never heard anything about that. Even Lee Daniels said he didn't hear nothing about that. He only get paid $65,000. He get paid $125,000. So he definitely wasn't mad about his episodes.
All I'm saying is because all of this is coming out, and it's the world of the internet and all of that stuff, and social media, and people going to the web and
Boy,
expressing
they keep
and
going to
voicing their
they
stuff.
keep going to that thing called the internet.
Just because you tweeted that in 2014 don't mean that. Look how much stuff be coming back on these stars.
Yeah.
You be
I'm-
doing one
I'm-
thing
I'm
and then
glad-
boom, something you
I'm
said
glad
7
you
years
mentioned
ago.
Right, and they sure bringing it
One
up.
of the Nigerian brothers was tweeting a couple of weeks ago, racist tweets, homophobic tweets, and everything. Hey, once you tweet, and you fake try to delete it, it's already done. You done. Already in
Again,
the cloud.
you make my job so
much
much
easier.
easier as a defense attorney. Thank you so much.
Exactly.
Because now I don't have to pay all these private investigators
To go and
to
look
find
up the
all
word.
of the shit that
Yeah.
people are putting on
put all the
social
evidence
media
out
for me.
Yep.
So what about
Because
the
these be
shopping?
random people finding these people's stuff.
What about
Yeah.
the shopping?
What about the shopping? They got caught, buying the rope.
Who told them to do that though?
That's not. Who do you think told them?
I think they did it on their own. I think they was me personally.
Again, if I'm telling you that I didn't tell them to beat me, they went in there looking for the shit they needed to,
Right.
to carry out this
And
attack.
it so happened.
And I
It
didn't
so
pay
happened.
them either. This
but-
is what I paid them for.
But it so happened that they had everything that he described. They had everything on he described.
So,
He said they had
yeah.
MAGA hats.
They were.
So now
they
we
were
was
the
wondering,
two that
but-
beat him up.
Yeah, people was trying to figure out who the hell had MAGA hats in Chicago that time of night. Now you know.
Now you know.
See, because listen, it was easier. First of all, I'm not calling out no ethnicity or race or no cultures or whatever, but I know as a proven fact that Nigerians be lying like shit.
Yeah.
We know that.
They scam artists.
Very.
A lot of them are. Not all. A lot of them are. Because I can't say all Nigerians. Because I know some good ones. So I'm just saying, in general, they come from scamming. Like it's something that they're known for. They don't all do it, but they're known for it, right? So what I'm saying is, you don't think they could cook this up?
Mike said
If-
social media can mess the world up.
You don't think that they can cook something like this up? Because you were already in business with him? So you already got money? You
yeah.
already got money coming from him. Becky, this is what I think we should do. Okay? He gave me a check.
We can get them.
He gave me a check already to train him. See, people don't look at all of the all of the details, right? So he already gave me 35. Hey, that check he gave me to train him, we can say he gave us that because you sloppy. Your stuff got sloppy, so they found
text
you.
Messages.
You
that
forgot about the
broke it
text
down
message, but
what
you
the money
also
was for.
forgot. You also forgot that people keep memos on the sides of their checks. Your dumb ass didn't even look that he put
Did
on
not.
there for training.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Food, meal plan.
Meal plans.
Food and Don't Go, which is the name of the
The name
video.
of the
So
song.
here's what I'm saying. Whether he set it up or not, you just making it easy for me to have everybody believe that I didn't.
Yeah.
So whether he did
And
it or
if I
not,
did it,
and
he
then
can
they
still
got
get
your
off.
text.
That's what
But
I'm
then they got
saying.
your text when you text Jesse of the meal plan.
Meal plan.
Like
right.
you
I
went
saw that.
down word for word and broke the price down. This is for this for that. You know you getting ready to go out of town. Okay, make sure you eat this and this and this.
Yeah.
Marcel Ray, thank you for watching. He or she said it seems like the new thing is for blacks to pick up. Okay, it could be either.
It say Ray Jr. though.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Sorry, my phone is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, okay. He said it seems like the new thing is for blacks to pick up with racism. He said where racist whites left off. Racism is not cool, period. No, it's not at all. I totally agree with you. So what I'm saying is
We talk
I'm
about
not
this on the show all the time, how black people don't stick together.
So what I'm saying for me is I'm just not quick to judge him. Because initially, I was like, oh, he lying. I was making jokes. We was doing stuff around the house. I was like, man, you Jussie Smollett around here. I was really, thinking that it could have been what they were saying until more facts
stuff
came out.
started
So
coming out.
I take that. I was very quick to judgment.
What you about to say?
Nothing. I ain't got nothing to say.
What you about to say? Because you looking at me.
Nothing.
I'm just waiting. It could go
Yeah.
either way. So in this case, I am waiting to see how it ends. I don't have an opinion
I don't think
either
it's
way.
enough. I think that with the evidence that came out, he cannot be convicted of staging his own attack.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to come out.
Now, behind all the doors shut, the lights
They
cut out.
definitely can't prove. I agree with
You can't
Mike.
prove-
They
I
cannot
don't think you
prove
can
it by
prove that.
reason, by a
Based
reasonable
off of what
doubt,
you already
based on
came
what you
out
got
with,
and all
Yeah.
this.
as far as the
Y'all
checks
might
It's too many
know.
holes.
Best
It's
thing
too
you
many
can do now,
holes have been
you
poked.
probably-
in
you
it.
could- I'm not saying go and charge the Nigerian brothers for the attack. I'm not saying that because of course there's a lot to go into it. Because again, you got to be very detailed. You got to have all that shit together. But you cannot convict Jussie Smollett of staging his own attack. You cannot
Just
do that.
based on everything that you have.
And that's what
we're
they're
not.
charging
We're
him
not.
with, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not saying. We're not saying that he didn't. I'm just saying the way that the case looks
Yep,
You
in
can't
a
prove it.
court,
Yeah, you can't.
it's hard to prove.
Well, I can care less about R. Kelly right now, but I do want to see how the Jesse Smollett's going.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to see how it ends.
I mean, I want to see how it all ends.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
I would be
I'm-
very
I'm-
disappointed
I'm totally invested.
if
I see, Mike.
it
But I honestly, I would never. I mean, I'm one of the biggest R. Kelly fans. But from this point on, I can never ever buy any. I don't care how I'm going on record right now. I don't care. It was funny to do the song situation. Oh, listen to this right, crank it, this right, crank it. But to go through this now and again, like you didn't learn, like bro, you didn't learn.
I think he.
I
on
can
his
never.
time-
I would never buy another R. Kelly single song or nothing.
I think
at
he
all.
knows his time is up.
As what? I don't think he gonna get convicted.
No, but I really think.
But as far as his music career and all that, yeah.
yeah, his time is up.
Your time is up, bro. Like really, like what could I don't know what your net worth
It's done.
was 150. Your net worth is $1 million.
Marcel, he said, let's not downplay the nonsense with nonsense. So I'm gonna break down your comment. You said let's not downplay the nonsense with nonsense. We don't do that on Let's Be Clear. But what we do is we give everybody the benefit of the doubt until we know all of the facts. I don't personally just deal with social media. Your post sounds like you just dealing with what people are saying. You're not there to really know. And you said it is very dangerous for us to condemn whites for this behavior and give Jussie a pass. No one here
It's
even
doing
brought up
that.
whites.
Yeah,
for one, and for
the
two,
Justice Smollett joint, everybody in the situation is dealing with is black.
and for two, we're not giving him a pass. But what we are saying is, you need to prove that he did it.
Yeah, that's all. We never said that. We never said that he might have staged an attack, and it might have. We don't know. All we said was, you cannot convict him for saying he staged his attack
Based on what we're saying,
You should
because they're breaking it up.
On evidence.
Breaking it up, and I'm sure, Marcel, I'm sure you're a black American like we are, and I'm sitting here in the seat saying that if this, or you may not be, I'm not sure, but but in this case, I'm saying for me, if this was me, and I was the one being accused of some shit that I know I did not do, I wouldn't want you and other people condemning me before I had my day in court.
And I think Jesse did the right thing, because the lawyers he had at first, you know what, this might be too big for y'all. He fired them and got another team of lawyers to handle the situation, and that's the outcome of it. Now, who's to say they might be white? We don't know.
We don't care. All we're saying is the boy need his day in court.
Like everybody,
and if he's wrong,
like
he get what he get.
Like everybody riding Marcel. Everybody's riding the Kaepernick train. Oh, Kaepernick did this, stood up, this and that. He took on the NFL, but his whole team of lawyers are white. You know what I'm saying? So it's never a black or white situation.
It's who's gonna do the damn thing the best.
That they're getting paid.
And if the chief of police in Chicago was white, we'd be getting on him just as much. If Justice Smollett was white, we'd be getting on him.
Right is right, and wrong is wrong, and it has no color.
You talking about condemning whites? I posted about the white girl who blamed 3 black guys raped her, and she didn't get no jail time.
I mean, the bottom line is nobody on this show or any show that we are associated with
condemn all racism, white, black, or otherwise.
We are.
Oh yeah, we are.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. No, nobody exempt. Hey, it's the radio station.
No.
Is this one DC?
No, we don't want.
Hey, don't nobody get exempt. Nobody's exempt.
No, we not.
White,
go to the barbershop.
Hey,
we don't.
Black, white, Puerto Rican, nothing.
We don't. You know what? We not gonna get on the racism conversation because it's bigger than our 2 hours.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna go there. But what we are gonna say to you, but what we are gonna say to you is we don't condone any type of racism, because everybody sitting at this table has been a victim of it.
Exactly.
So we're definitely not condoning it at all. All we're saying is white, black, yellow, green, whatever color you are, if racism is attached to something that you're dealing with, you still deserve your day in court.
Everybody.
And we said about R. Kelly, and if you I don't know if you was in the beginning when we started about R. Kelly, I started off my statements with he should have been convicted a long time ago. I said he should have been convicted a long time ago from the first.
R. Kelly is just, I mean, you know.
Everybody is innocent until
proven guilty. He said racism
guilty.
is the conversation due to what Jess claimed.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. He brought it up, but just if they did have on MAGA hats and he didn't hire them, and they did do this to him,
but
that's what he said.
They said they had on MAGA hats. They said out homophobic words and racism words. Now, if you go back to one of the black guys, one of the Nigerian brothers' tweets that they pulled, the FBI pulled, the black guy was saying he did tweet out racism and racist stuff, and he also tweeted out homophobic stuff.
We don't condone it. We want all racism condemned. I'm sure that everybody that we're associated with wants that to be done.
Okay.
He said Jess made racist claims that unfortunately affect everyone. Tracy, thanks for tuning in. He is and should be innocent until proven guilty, but social media and the news has him guilty before going to trial of his peers beyond a reasonable doubt.
Exactly,
Tracy. That is so true. That's
exactly what I said.
When you already got him
out, it was doubt put in. Oh my God, he lying.
He might be lying. And then if let's not forget. I don't know if y'all know, it is election time in Chicago. So we got to get ahead of this. If y'all looked at enough TV shows, Chicago PD.
You know how it goes.
Hey, you know.
What blew up
Somebody
got to
take the fall for it.
Yeah.
What blew up the whole R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly? Social media. That's what the engine they was driving with.
And that's what they did. And then what they do.
Because the platform of social media.
And that's what they did. Now they started doing flyers on social media. They're doing a whole R. Kelly tour. Now they're doing book signings. They got to come out with a book. They're supposed to be doing some kind of song and all that now.
Yeah. R. Kelly should have been locked up a long time ago.
We all agree with
we
that.
all
Yeah.
agree with
He
that.
still needs to be locked up.
But what I don't agree with is
Nobody should lie on him though.
no, I'm not even that. I'm talking about I don't think anybody should gain financially from this type of situation.
Right.
No, not at all.
And
No,
the
I
reason
agree.
why I say that is because there's people that were really hurt
Yeah.
by him.
And they're not doing
And they're not,
And
you
they're
know.
not
So
doing
I
it.
don't think that anybody should be able to gain financially off of the situation.
And the funny thing is if he really comes off of it, he can sue. He should be able to sue them.
Well, he probably will.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Defamation
If
of
anything,
character.
for all the money that they
yeah,
gained
yeah, he probably
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, they trying to go at everybody that was involved in it too. Michael Avenatti just trying to make a bigger name for himself.
Because
and you should not be tweeting out no pictures for them damn tapes.
no, but if he
Right.
did, if I was one of his victims, I wouldn't want any type of anything because I wouldn't want him to be able to gain financially at all.
nothing.
Yeah.
I want you to completely burn,
Right.
rot.
Hell yeah! Hope they burn in hell too.
Okay, Samuel Jackson.
No, seriously, I wouldn't want him to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want him to
He
gain.
said, "Cool. He innocent until proven guilty. But if he is proven guilty, justice basically causing a race war. Nah, it ain't that big.
It ain't gonna blow
It
up
ain't that big. I know it sound that way, Marcel, but that Jesse situation ain't that big.
That's
But
what-
he will cause a situation. I do agree with Marcel
it's
there.
gonna be
He gonna
some
cause some
conversation
mess.
about it.
He's gonna cause
It'll
some
be a
mess.
race war though.
I don't know if it'll be a whole flat out war, but he definitely is
it's
gonna cause
stir
something.
up some controversy.
But look, we about to take a break. We coming right back with the topic. Do you tell your new boo about your old boo? Stay with us and we'll be right back in a minute.
What you thought it was, nigga? Shit, it's family over everything, nigga. Shit, if money ain't in the bank, damn sure it's in the bag. Y'all niggas ain't fucking with us, nigga. We gonna keep it how we do it, you know.
Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. What's the mission? Get that work and find a kitchen. Listen, you can find me in that laboratory, steady mixing like you do that lean with the soda. Haze in a grape swisher, that's a fruit roller. Chevy nigga, but fuck with that GT Cobra. Fox body, hopping out no socks with the loafers. Badge of honor from loyalty, certified soldier. I say, hold up, we gon' roll up, pockets roll up, get to know us. Like the fuse, I'm about to blow up. You go harder, gotta show us. Shorty bopping, we ain't stopping. Hey, it's money over rollers, yeah. Chase a bag, hating niggas, just promoters, yeah. If I was you looking at me, I wouldn't cross them. I'd be cool and pass the message to them niggas in your section. Flexing like we won't toss them, beat the brake dust off them. I just chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Catching up that money fast, push it to the limit. You better not be in line when it's feeding time. Cause me and mine gon' be ripping through your carcass. I'm trying to see where your heart is. I'm officially the hardest. That's official. SK, position like a marksman. Locked and loaded. Ready for war, I got him slipping in the darkness. Back against the ropes, go harder, don't go. I learned that in 94. Seen the income level low. Niggas beefing toe to toe. We was scraping every penny, now I know. All that pride go out the window when you broke. Yeah. I'm out that window with a scope, aiming for that bag, where that money at. It's the KID. Took my crown, placed it on the throne, had to save my seat. That's right. Whoa, it ain't no game, so don't play with me. No, in my zone, that's the place to be. Behind the wheel, chasing the bag, trying to get from A to B. Ready to ride and provide, that's how I'm trained to be. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Catching up that money fast, push it to the limit. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Rags to riches, that's the way of life in these conditions. Chase a bag, chase it, I'ma get it. Catching up that money fast, push it to the limit. Hey, I'ma get it. Hey, in these conditions. I'ma get it. Hey, to the limit.
That's that man, the mouth of the
like that
South.
mix.
That's the
Right
mouth of
there.
the South. Yeah.
That mix there, mouth for the South.
Hey, way to go, Mike. Good mix right there, baby. Good mix.
Hey,
So
mama,
again-
I see you listening, mama.
So again, thank you everybody for tuning in to the first hour of Let's Be Clear. We truly appreciate all opinions,
Yeah.
all
did
of
cuss.
them.
I did.
Yeah. You cussed in the beginning.
Why are you over
No,
here?
I was telling you I was about to say
I didn't
something.
cuss.
You did. You did.
You did.
You did in the beginning.
It was like one cuss word.
And you said, I think you said the F word too. That though.
No, I didn't say the F word.
I think you did,
You
bro.
might have said
I
that.
think you said the F
Oh,
word.
Yeah,
mama, I'm sorry.
Like I was saying, because Sean cussing, I don't know nothing about that.
That's mom watching.
We appreciate. Oh well, then.
Oh,
I mean, that's
geez.
messed up because I cuss.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Rose. We do appreciate y'all tuning in for the first hour. That is what Let's Be Clear is all about. We
Great dialogue.
recommend
Yes.
Can't get it out.
everybody tuning in, and we welcome your opinions because that's what it's about. It's a good,
Yes.
healthy debate. Nobody's upset, and everybody's entitled to their opinion based on their experiences. So we appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in again, Marcel. Okay, so this topic is a Mike and Becky joint.
Wow.
Me and
Sean. Becky out there?
Me and Sean are just here.
Come on, Becky.
Me and Sean are just here.
Yeah, we was just chilling.
We-
I heard it on the TV, and then I heard, well, we need to put that.
That was right.
All right, I gotta
Right,
go.
and that's how it went.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you was.
Sean was at the house.
You was at the house.
We need
So, hold on. Let's go back. Let's start over. So you saying you ain't got no input on it though?
Right. I'm not saying I'm
No,
gonna.
he didn't say that.
No, I ain't say that. I wanted to see what he was gonna say. Oh, everybody ain't got nothing to say. Nobody got nothing to say.
He didn't say that. He just, this was just y'all thing.
No, we know. I was just, you know.
So it could have been a question of the week actually, but we didn't put up a poll because we knew people would just chime in if they had something to say. The topic was, should you tell your new boo about your old boo?
About your old booze.
Boos. It initially started off as a body count question. Should you tell people
That's
your body
another part.
count?
Don't add that to it though.
Okay.
Yeah, add that to it.
Okay.
Okay. Listen. It's some things that's not for me.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen. No, first of all, the topics that we're talking about has nothing to do with no individual person at this table. We're
Yeah, it
just-
do.
No, it don't.
Well,
For me, it
speaking
don't.
from
I'm not
experience on
speaking from
this
experience. Or not.
I am.
I'm just speaking on the topic. This has nothing to do with my personal life or what I do in my personal life.
Hey, look, hey.
All I'm doing is speaking.
Stop defending right.
I ain't defending. No, hold up.
Let it go.
Because it's not about
Stop.
No, because it's not about you. It's not about each individual person at the
No,
table.
we not.
You ain't gotta defend on that, bro.
But some of us,
Let's be clear.
some of us, this side of the
Which
table.
comes on every other Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. on Win DC Radio.
He went straight.
Tune
He
in.
went straight on the defense. Wait a minute. This is not about me.
Let's be
This is
clear.
not about me. And I'm not.
Listen, let's be clear. Let's be clear. The women of Let's Be Clear normally talk from experience. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Our counterparts,
Yeah. They
try to be talking in general.
Yeah.
Oh my
Whatever.
God.
But the question was, should you tell your new boos about, what are you doing?
I'm making sure my joint is ready.
Should
got
your new boos,
No, because I'm making sure that, because,
Oh.
no, on my screen right here.
But say he about to pull
No,
notes
see, look.
out on me.
No, look. See? Look at that joint.
okay,
Yeah.
should your new
That joint pause
boos
right there.
tell,
But on my phone, it's good.
should you tell your new, you messing me up, talking about phones and stuff. Should you tell your new boo about your old boo? Or boo-boos? Should you?
Okay, I'm just going to start.
Oh, shit.
No.
And I say
Sorry, Mama Sean.
yes. And the reasoning for it, well, I'm just going to start out with the body count. That,
That should be, you know what? Start out with that first.
okay.
Cause that's a conversation you gonna have with your new boo, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't ask me if you really don't want to know the truth, or you gonna judge me for it.
Right.
I'm not gonna ask you first.
Dear President.
But if you ask me, then I'm going to tell you truthfully.
Dear
You
President.
may not like the number,
Dear President.
but I'm going to tell you.
It's a dead president situation.
But I don't want to, I mean, that wouldn't be a question for somebody that I'm newly dating that I'm going to ask, because it's none of my business.
Right.
So, as far as that goes, I don't want to.
That's
I mean,
that's a
we
dead president situation.
We possibly and should get into diseases and things
Now
like that.
yes.
But I don't need to know your body count on why you got burned or
Right.
you know, have this long lasting herpes situation.
Yeah. All I need
Things
to know,
of- things of that
you
nature.
had herpes? Oh, okay.
Marcel say you should respectfully not insult your new boo by talking about unnecessary bullshit unless you try polygamy.
Right, okay, yeah, Marcel, you're right.
Cedric said, man, you don't need to know shit.
No, what I'm saying is we can
Hey,
discuss
Cedric.
some things.
Right.
And it don't necessarily even have to surround the actual booze. It's just like, you know, have you been tested?
Right, like in my sense, okay, I've been divorced 3 years. So when I tell somebody that, okay, they say, are you single? You know, I'm divorced. Oh, what happened? Like, they have a list of questions
Right.
that they want to ask
Right.
about why I'm divorced. They want to know
That's Philip.
about the husband. They
Right.
want to know, like, what I did,
That's Philip.
how I, you know, handle
That's Philip.
certain situations. So,
It's a
but
filler.
it was not for me.
No, not for you. For the
Not
that's all
for
for the
me.
dude. From the male point, the male standpoint, it's a filler.
Is it feel
It's a
okay?
filler.
Well, whatever.
What the hell is a filler?
Yeah.
Because at the
Because I'm trying to wait and see if you done filled me.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Y'all
you done
talking
got
about
filled
that.
up.
It has nothing to, again, what I'm talking about is nothing to do.
You back on the defense.
Because it's not. I'm just speaking on the conversation, on the topic. It's
Okay,
nothing
okay,
to do
but what
with
is a
my
filler?
personal life.
What is a filler?
A filler is basically, honestly, if I meet you, Becky, and we get to talking, and you tell me you divorced, honestly, I can really care less why you divorced. If you met a girl, Sean, I'm not being funny, I'm being serious. If you met someone, you know what I'm saying, and she said, well, she divorced. Y'all just met. Do you really care?
No.
Not really. You don't really give a shit.
So what you just so
It's a
basically
filler. So the filler is almost like, hey, what happened when you at the Oscars? Somebody go to the bathroom. They put somebody in the seat till you come back. It's just a cover. It's just all you're doing is trying to strike up a conversation.
So the
Okay,
initial
then say
meeting-
that, 'cause you saying
yeah,
filler, you making me think-
I understand you
Yeah.
on that for the initial thing, but for me, if it's somebody that I'm potentially trying to have something with, then my question is always, what did you take or learn from your previous relationship?
Exactly.
That you
That's good.
either you want to change or you want to omit.
Yeah.
from
Okay,
your
but I
new
have a
relationship.
question.
That's good.
But I have a question. How many people really out here asking that important question?
What question is that?
What did you learn or take from your
No,
message?
because I think Becky said when she gets
This is something that Becky does. I'm
right. That's
saying,
what I'm saying. I'm thinking
how many people are really doing that?
Because once you getting past the regular level,
Right. It's
Like, once you get
once
past
we saying, okay,
once you
well,
get
we
past
really
the,
feeling each other, then yeah, I do kind of want to know some stuff that
I remember you telling me you was divorced. What really happened with that? You know what I'm saying?
But hold up now. When that question comes up, does that question come up when something happened or when you notice something? So even though he told you, I've been divorced for 3 years. So with you trying to still feel this person out, say if something pop off and you notice something, but hold on, wait a second.
Who is this?
Wait a second. Let me ask you a question. Well, why did you get divorced? Because if you never asked him why, you know what I'm saying, you probably didn't want to care about it. But then something might have sparked the bulb in your head. Like, well, damn, he just did something. But so tell me, why did you get divorced?
I'm asking.
Okay.
And at the point when I just recently asked this question because I kind of noticed him acting a certain way, and I just wanted to know. Well, I wonder if this has anything to do with his
Whatever.
previous relationship, and it did.
But do
And-
you think that it could start with them asking you filler questions, right? And then y'all get serious. Not serious, but you start the date. And then they come back and ask you, the same thing again. Like Mike said that they ask, well, why did you get divorced? Some women will say, you wasn't listening.
No, you're right. You right. You about to say, because someone will say, you wasn't listening to me. So you wasn't listening to what I said earlier.
Then they not ready. They not ready for nothing.
But then, just like you said, depending on the person, you know how to approach that conversation. If this is somebody you really feeling and you really want to take a couple steps with and go further with,
right,
you're going to ask that person those particular questions. But if that person that you're talking to is not somebody, it might be somebody you just probably trying to smash, whatever, just spend some time with, not really be too serious with, you're not going to ask that person the same questions you're going to ask.
Then no, I'm not going to. I don't need to know.
So are you going to ask that person that you're trying to smash, what's your body count?
No, I don't need to know that either.
So if he asks you, what's your body count?
You about to be number so and so and so. You asking. That's
what we talking about here? Why you ask my body count? You want some sucky? I want some sucky. Let's get it over with.
Right? Like, I mean, no, you don't need to know all of that. We
Tracy said, absolutely. Should the question arise, lay your cards on the table and let the chips fall where they may. Give a person the option to opt in or out. Men like bobbleheads. No offense, guys. They misrepresent all the time. They don't care. They use that info to get in.
Yeah, they do.
And that's the filler part I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why they about to feel it. Like, yeah.
Well, that's good to know, because if you're a single woman and you're dating, you could be very selective with your filler answers.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. That's why they say you've been misrepresented. So the whole time it's like, so what you like to do? Yeah. What's your favorite food?
I mean, but if I was dating, like if I was dating and somebody asked me that bullshit, I'd be like, what? Food.
No, today.
Well, I like to eat food, nigga.
What you like to eat? Trying to go get something to eat? Hey, what's up, Keisha? How you doing? I said, hey, like food, nigga. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, I see what Becky's saying. It's like, nah, don't ask the body count if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think you
know. Do they really ask?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Don't know.
Why?
Don't know.
Why?
Because sometimes.
Because depending on the person, I might feel like I got a lot to you.
You know what? I'm going to say that. You know why? The people that ask that, they have nothing else to talk. They don't have no conversation for real.
See, and that's
well. Then you would lose. You would lose women. Well, some women.
Because for real,
you lost me.
They don't make virgins no more. They, first of all, let's be clear, which comes on every other Tuesday.
They don't radio
right now.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you at the age you are today. Or now, or the past 5 or 6 years, maybe the past 8 years.
It'd be hard to find one.
It'll be hard. You ain't no virgin out there.
Yeah, it kind of be hard to
find. It's dead presidents, bruh. What the man? What your man rolled up and say? Yeah, when she left.
Well, you probably won't because sex is so.
When she left,
they took.
What did he tell her?
They took the imagination out of it.
Yes,
it's no more coordinating.
You don't even have to try hard.
Listen, what did he tell her on Dead President? Yeah, when you left, she wasn't giving you all that good luffing. You know what I'm saying?
The funny thing is, back in the day,
I'm talking. Y'all killing me, and I was already dead.
Back in the day, I'm talking even 2000s. I mean 90s. Going home with somebody on the first date was like big. Mm-hmm. It's like, you jumped his bones on the first night?
Oh, bitch, you a freak.
Wow.
Bitch, you a
right. But
why
now,
do you do that?
But now it's almost all the time. It's like
the first 3 hours.
It's like,
you know why? Because it's like I said, it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna invest it. Because he might be some trash.
Yeah, I ain't gonna invest that.
Oh, she might be some trash.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna invest this time into this situation.
I mean, I'm sure it's still people that, got their standards and won't.
Oh, Keisha, my bad. I don't know none Keisha. She said not true. You will be surprised.
It's probably some out there, but I don't know no 40-year-old virgin.
Unless it's the movie.
So,
Nigga here now.
but that's what I'm
Nigga here
saying.
now.
That's what I'm saying. That's the funny part, that
Yeah.
it's not always expected. I'm just saying that it happens so often that it's not like,
It's not really frowned upon now.
no,
Like it was.
it's not the,
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, it's like you ain't sleep with him yet, girl. What you waiting on? Stuff like that. Or dude, you ain't hit her yet? No. what y'all
because
waiting
honest
on?
to
I get Eddie
God,
Murphy joint. She's special.
no, because guess what? We want to know too at this point.
Oh, she said she's so grateful that her 17 instead of her. No, we not. First of all,
Oh, no, we not talking
we
about that
We
age,
talking about the
Keisha.
board. Hey, Keisha, we talking about like the.
We talking about our age, your age,
We talking about
Keisha.
late 30s.
Yeah.
Late 30s and up.
And up.
Yeah,
Oh, no, we not talking about the
We ain't
babies.
talking about the babies.
We not talking about the babies.
ain't
That's good.
virgins.
She should be a virgin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my goddaughter 17 of the virgin. So yes, I'm
yeah.
glad.
We not talking about the babies.
Yeah, we said older woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
35 and up. Like,
Yeah, we talking
you ain't
about
that,
us.
But when you ask that, like a real, like you know what, I can't distinguish the fact between. I'm not gonna say between a real dude and not a real dude. But me personally, I don't think a real dude would ask
No.
your body count
Yeah.
No, he doesn't care.
because that's gonna crush you.
Yeah.
It will crush you.
What's your body
because
count?
if a woman that
Not even
done some things.
listen, if you ask a woman her body
Are
count,
they gonna tell the truth?
nah, because you know what? You don't know she will tell the truth. But then again, it depends on how she talks to you. Like say for somebody like Becky or somebody like me that you talk to, that you kind of know, you probably will get the truth. But if you talking to somebody that's probably running as much game as you are, you might not get the truth.
Right.
And then, because if somebody say, if I say, Becky, what's your body count? You're gonna be like,
You
you sure?
You sure you want
That's what I'm saying. See, Nate, what's your body count? You'll be like, and then, but if, you know what? Never mind, because that right there, she about to tell the truth.
But guess what?
But
Hold
on though.
That doesn't necessarily mean that my body count is high.
I know.
It's just I'm like,
You sure?
You
That's
wanna
what I'm
have this
saying, though.
conversation.
But if you ask somebody else, like, what's your body count? You be like, why? Why you ask me that? Why? Like that right there?
that
She about to lie.
She like, why? Because her joint really in the 300.
So what does a low
She
body
about
count
to
mean?
tell you. She about to
Huh?
a low.
No, it could be either or. Like Becky Lee just said,
It
like,
could be two things. A low body count. No, I'm serious. It could be two things. I'm being serious. A low body count could mean I'm preserving myself and I pick you know
mm-hmm.
wisely. And it also could mean my shit trash.
Right.
Shamia said it depends on.
No,
if
I'm
they-
just saying. It's
Shamia said it depends on if they need to know anything. Like I still have some type of connection to him. I hang at a certain place, and they do also. We are still friends, have kids, you know, health, etc. But ultimately, if it's not going to affect us or concern us, I'm not dealing with you. I've never had an ex insecure. People ask dumb questions. Marcel say sex is part of the culture.
yeah.
No need to act prudent.
Right.
Most virgins are
Exactly.
looking for virgins. Waiting for marriage to have intercourse is also a culture.
It is. Some do. Some
Mike,
do.
I'm gonna be like Soldier Boy.
Body
Body
count.
count. Body count. or you might be like Soldier Boy, but I was just trying to see what the pussy was like.
Right.
Oh my bad.
Let's be clear. Don't talk like that on this show.
But when somebody when they get there, it's like, why you ask me that? You know what they doing? They trying to think of a number that's not too high and not too low.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they gonna try to.
But like
get
Nate
it
and Becky just said,
in the middle.
like you sure you want to know that?
Yeah, because is it a conversation that you really want to have, and what the hell does it matter?
Right.
What does
You
it
trying to
matter?
add to my body count on
This
that?
is
I'm gonna tell you the funny shit.
this is the bottom line. You trying to?
Cause
I'm trying to see what the
trying
mouth
to
do.
be
What your
nosy,
mouth
not
do
just
though?
I was
Like, I don't want to know.
I was watching
on.
Proven Innocent. I was watching Proven Innocent. The dude said, I want to take you out. Can I take you out to eat? And she was like, nah, not really. She said, listen, let me tell you something. I'm terrible in the bed, so don't even waste your time. Trust me, I know. And left it like that. She said, so you won't be wasting your time, and just walked off. So do you respect a situation like that? Like,
Or do
I
you
mean,
try
like,
to-
dang.
Or do you try to make it better?
Tanya back to Matt. What? You change your name again, Tanya? Oh, she said you
Tanya
can't-
said you can't handle
can't handle
the
the
truth
truth.
because I'm not doing all that. Yeah. That is the $1 million question. Can you handle the truth? No, probably not.
No,
It all
one.
depends. though.
Most men for the
That,
Or they
That's
say,
not
that-
how do
that-
you like? How do you know?
it all depends, Slim.
Oh, I know.
It depends.
Remember, did you ever used to
yeah.
write your
Everybody
name down?
did that.
Yeah.
Women do that, Sean.
And if I forget a name, I remember the place or what was going on or where I met them.
Women do that.
So they just get that, but they in the spot.
I mean,
They in the spot.
So
Listen.
Rick Glenn said he had over. They asked him last night it was his birthday yesterday, and it was on 30-30. He said, "Well, do you know how many?
Oh, I seen the 30-30 joint.
How many women you slept with?" He said, it's been a lot. It might have been over 650. He said, "I was never home." He said, "I was just never home from 1972 to 99.
Right, and that's the
I was
thing.
never home."
You
It's a
gotta
lot of
take it
years.
to-
You gotta take in
from
people's
the
years.
First time, if it was
For example,
14 and I'm about to be 48, yeah, it's
Hold up, you
gon-
started at 14.
yeah, you're gonna get some
She
numbers
said,
in
"Yeah, with
between.
no
there.
hesitation." Yeah, 14.
oh, let's be clear right there. That's transparency at its
First of all,
best.
14, she was in high school.
Okay, yeah.
That's transparency at its best right there. She's done it on this show plenty of
That
times.
was a drive-by. Yeah.
Yeah, she
And we know what the
drops. She
conversation-
drops bombs on this show.
But
We
when
need
you-
a bomb.
But when you go,
Becky
when
talk.
you,
Boom.
but because and you know what though, men are the only dumb asses that ask that dumb ass question though.
Yeah, because women don't.
Yeah,
Women don't
we
ask
do-
you what's your body count.
No,
We do not, because
We
we
do.
do not want to know.
we just want to know.
Because we already know.
Am I
Depending
the only
upon.
one? Or you
No.
you got some
Tell
already-
you know how about a nigga you talk about the dude you talking to.
This is
Yeah.
that's my point. Depending upon who you are dating and who this person is in his area, where he's from, his background, what he did, it's just some things that I just don't want to know. Yeah. So that's very true.
I'm trying to tell y'all, men ask that question. Women will never ask you that. Because they always think they don't give a shit who you've been with. They think they better than the last person you've been with anyway.
I mean, if you don't think you the best,
Then why
then
are you?
what are you
even
doing?
Doing it.
What are you doing? Yeah.
My thing is, because men gonna feel the same way too. Most men ain't gonna ask your body count. Most men, dudes that's confident about themselves don't ask about body count. Now if you get your Steve Urkel up there, but like, I'm trying to get the relationship started.
What that mouth do though?
Okay, I got another question.
We'll cut you right off and get to it.
You're dating. You had your group of friends, and say, you got busy with somebody that you hanging around, and you bring your partner around. Should you tell your partner beforehand, okay, we about to go such and such. If this person is here, I just want to let you know, we hit it a couple of times. And
Maybe, depending on your group of friends.
It depends on the group of friends.
Because, some stuff might kind of come out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But if the dude you used to smash is in a relationship too,
you good.
Then you good.
Because we ain't gonna talk about it.
We ain't gonna talk about it. But if he coming solo dolo and you got company, warn the company.
He'll be mad as hell.
Go to commercial.
Oh no, it's like that. You just going.
Time for a commercial. You probably want to.
You know how it's gonna be like.
Somebody leave the party early.
Nah, you try.
Oh really?
Nah,
Isn't it time for a commercial?
you try to show because your little friend over here.
Oh, when he say little friend, it's time to go.
I'm about to roll out.
It is over.
Hey Mike, I hit you tomorrow.
Yeah, we gonna
Because
be out.
things-
You know he ain't hitting that thing like I was
Because
hitting
the bottom line is sometimes things happen, and it could have been a situation, not so much a relationship.
And if your friend ain't got swag, neither.
No, but look, it could have been a situation, not a relationship.
Yes.
But you and the person are still cool as a mug. So you probably want to tell the person. Yeah. Isn't it time for a commercial? That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say.
I ain't doing that. Mike said, I don't want nothing to do with a lot of miles on it. Do you ask a question for Selena?
Yes. Selena, thank you for tuning in. She asked us, why is it that men's body count is acceptable and women's body count is frowned upon?
It all depends. Again, it depends on the dude. It depends on the dude. I mean, for me, a woman body count, I can care less about that body count.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not dissecting nobody's body count.
If I don't want you dissecting my body count, why would I dissect yours? If I don't want you frown upon my body count, why would I frown upon yours? Mm-hmm. Now, every man don't think that way.
Yeah.
Every man don't think that way. And you're right.
They're getting their feelings, man.
It's always a double standard, though. It is a double standard.
That's what she's saying. She's saying, why is it? And we really don't have an answer. It's just the way it is, because that's how it's always been. You was the man in school jumping all the girls' bones, but the girl in school doing the very same thing because that is what she want to do. She a freak.
I mean, that's the truth. That's just a label of it. Mm-hmm. It ain't nothing that we did. That joint was out before us, and that joint was out gonna be out there.
Yeah. But then you got some women that don't give a damn.
Benji say so true, Mike.
Yeah, I'm a straight freak, and I'm out here. I'm out here dead in bodies. I'm out here.
Hey, Marcel, I feel you. It is. It's a big pill to swallow, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like Slim, like, because
that's why you shouldn't ask.
Yeah, you should.
That's why you don't want to know.
Because if you do ask,
you better be ready for the answer.
But if you do ask, and you feel as though that you already got a big ego, and then she tell you her body count, you think it don't affect you, and then y'all get behind closed doors and she dog your ass out, you be like,
that's because she had them 700.
Yeah. That I see.
She done learned something from all them jokers.
Yeah. As you should. You should improve over the years.
Mike said, if I know that motor done tripped, I ain't meddling in it.
I'm just saying, Slim. When you
but honestly, you wouldn't know if I'm lying or not.
Right. You not. Exactly.
You're not gonna
Most
know,
people won't know. Because, I could tell you it's been 3. I've been in 3 relationships or whatever. How do you really have the wherewithal to find out if I'm lying or not?
No, you don't.
No.
And then it's like, say, okay, then you try to narrow shit down. Like, let me see where she from. Where you from, shorty? Where you from?
Who you talking to?
You, where you from?
Brooklyn.
See what I'm saying? Nasty motherfucker from New York.
So you ain't got nothing. You really don't want to know this.
Wait a minute. You really don't want to know. Shorty from Brooklyn?
Yeah, yo.
Nobody up there.
You can't even check the facts.
I can't even check nobody in Brooklyn.
You cannot check nobody.
I can't even put it, you know what I'm saying?
You can't.
He'll call the cousin, hey, cuz.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And guess what?
Hey, you know
and guess what? Your girls ain't never giving up your count. Cause they know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, like, Becky from Southeast. What part of Southeast from? Oh, whatever. Oh, for real? Oh, okay.
It's a given.
Hey, Sean,
y'all probably know some of the same people.
Then you start trying to filter shit out. Yeah, I can piece it together a little bit.
Let me see what they saying about her in these streets.
Yeah, I can find out my man. Oh, yeah. Like what DMX say? Oh, my man Rich M up this small hood. It's all good. Let me call over and find out. Oh, that's my man them over there. Let me see if they know her over there. Join Woo Wow. So you can get kind of an idea. But you say I'm from Brooklyn, like. Damn.
No, I'm on the blacklist. No records out here in DC.
Right, it's like
no records out here on me in DC.
I play the joint on for real. What part of Brooklyn you at? Where you was being at? Like you don't know shit about Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm on.
Oh yeah, you been around there?
I lived on Flatbush.
Exactly, Mia. Mia said I don't know shit. That's it. My girls ain't gonna tell you because we done discussed it.
That's what I'm saying.
We nobody.
So you trying to size the joint out. Little shorty, what part of Brooklyn you from?
I'm from Flatbush.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? I know about Flatbush.
Oh, where you be at?
Nah,
I'm a ass. See, you're not gonna stop me right there. You cannot tell somebody from Brooklyn that you know about my city,
Right.
and then I'm not gonna get into it with you.
Nah, I just said I know about. I heard of Flatbush. I ain't say I know about. I just heard of Flatbush.
Oh, okay.
You know, I heard everybody. That's where everybody be going when they go to Brooklyn all the time or something like that.
And I'm be like, yeah, no.
You see what I'm saying? So you stuck. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta tread careful when you talk to certain people to try to figure out certain information.
Benji said, "Who really cares about the body count? Nobody here."
Tracy said we gonna take
With-
this. Tracy said she's taking that shit to the grave.
You
This is just-
you know what? A lot.
Yeah, this is
lot.
just
That's all
conversation,
you need to
Benji.
know.
Nobody really cares.
Erica
It's a
say
lot.
no info. Just take my word for it.
So look, what's the next question after you get the answer? Oh.
Oh, okay.
There is no next question. You just got the IE ass face if she told you bodies.
Right.
Like, somebody say, oh, so how many, what's your count? Like, how many men you been with? Bodies. That's how I'm going to answer. And you going to be like, what the
A
hell?
lot.
It's just
A
what?
lot.
Shamir say hit him with the who? Oh, okay.
Right.
But now what dudes do is when you tell them about it, dudes try to break the bodies down by years.
And you can't do that.
Like Becky.
Because
40
September
like,
98 might have been a good
So
song.
Becky 48.
Because my whole 30s, my 30s.
No, I remember my man. I remember my man. I ain't gonna say his name. He was talking to the broad. He was like, man, you don't remember me? She was like, nah. I remember you. She said, man. He said, man, we used to do it back in the day. She said, oh, if it was back in the 80s, if it was back in the 80s, it don't count. Because I don't remember.
Because certain ones,
I said, oh, God.
if you was a one and done, you get a spot.
She said the 80s.
She's basically saying, like, all her
She
shit
said the
she
80s,
did
like
in
the 80s, like that
don't
shit
even
don't
matter
count. That
no
don't
more.
count no more.
Well, yeah.
But that's true. I mean, that's over 30 years ago, Slim. I don't know what I did in 88.
I'm like, man. I said, you know, that destroyed you.
Bernard.
If it was the 80s, that shit don't even count. I was like, what?
That joint hit his whole heart. He was like, Bernard.
Like, whoa.
Remember when Martin turned around and saw it was Tommy Hearns in the other corner? It just whole chest just caved in. But that brings us to the other question is.
The other question is, do you discuss with your new boo your old boo? Let me go first. And like Mike said, this is not about me. I'm just saying something I know. I know somebody that always tells her new boo about all her old shit.
Okay, so in saying that real quick, Nee.
Okay.
In saying that, because I know, like you said, by her doing that, did you learn anything from that as well? Like,
What I'm getting from it is her old baggage is messing up her new options.
Mm-hmm.
So I only say that to say that I personally do not think you should be discussing your old booze with your new booze.
Keisha say, no way. Tracy said, not to do it.
I mean, because there's really no reason to dredge it up unless maybe I think people may have conversations
Unless you got small body count.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
Or
you gonna say, yeah.
or if you're discussing maybe children. You know,
Cedric
you might
say, hell no.
and if anybody know your body count.
Oh! Cedric!
So what I'm saying is you shouldn't. Some conversations may warrant it.
Yeah.
So I can't say completely no, but I'm just saying just out of overall, like don't make it a conversation piece.
Don't dwell on it.
Do not make it a conversation piece because
Don't
sometimes
keep bringing it up.
sometimes people mess themselves up. Because if a new boo know that you took certain shit from an old boo,
And
they
now
might
you
think
trying to say, "Oh, I ain't doing that no more." Well, you did it with this nigga.
yeah. So I think that's a you know, one of those.
Keisha say, no reason. Mia say, I don't have old boos. I was a nun before you came along.
See, you're gonna say, wait a minute, easy partner.
partner.
That's right. I was your partner. That's right.
Hold on now, Seinfeld.
Hey.
Hold on now, Seinfeld.
I'm just playing. See.
Now, far as so you said that's from the female point of view that you wouldn't do it.
No, I'm saying
It's different levels.
sometimes yeah, it's levels to it, but overall, no, I don't
Okay.
think you should.
I don't think you should neither. I don't think that you should bring your old baggage because that's what it's gonna be. And
Yeah, but old
if I'm
booze
talking-
are
if
old
I'm-
baggage. Yeah,
But if I'm bringing that conversation to you, you know what I'm saying? It could come off wrong too because you not only saying what's happened with your old boo.
why you
but-
still talking about this?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
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 I know the things that
Like, why you still
that
talking
people
about
are
it?
gonna
Right.
ask.
But then again, right? Then what's what? Like Neen, I'm not being funny, but Neen smart. So Neen would fuck around and turn the whole question around. But what you do? You know what I'm saying? Watch.
What's she say?
But what you do?
Yeah, that's you.
This nigga lying.
Yeah, what you what?
I know you. Come on, Neen.
New viewers, these people on this panel do not know me.
Selena say truth. That's what I'm saying. You don't because if you, I'm not saying women are dumb. I'm not saying women are smart. But you got to know the person you're talking to
Yeah.
because if they flip on you, you gonna end up messing yourself up.
But I will say to tag on that, I'm not giving men props, but I do know this because I have male friends that I talk to regularly. They feed off of what we say. Like, I be wanting to tell all my female friends the stuff that I learned from dudes. Like, I want you to understand,
Yeah.
Young, he is listening to what you are saying. And he is going to try to do the complete opposite of
what
that
you told him.
initially, because who are you meeting in the beginning? The representative.
Yep.
That's right, Mia. Mia
No.
said if nothing in the old baggage don't concern us, why should it be a convo?
That's what I'm saying. Like, but women, when they get out of, and I'm not saying all women, but the majority of us are moving straight off emotion, and
Yeah.
we tend to talk too much. Women talk too much. We tell everything if you listening to it. The average
Without
person,
them even
without
having to
even
ask.
asking us.
You just
I done
telling it
gave you
all.
my whole life. Well, you know, I used to date. I did this and I dated Nas and then I did. It's just all bubbling
Right
out
out
your
your
mouth, and the dude is like,
I don't even care about all
I don't even care about
I'm
that
just
shit.
trying to hit.
I'm trying to hit.
So you done did
And
all
what
that.
he-
And
now we done
then
got-
then we'll figure it out after I hit.
Yeah.
We'll figure out the rest of the situation after I hit.
Right. Or
Because
you
if
got
it's-
women
if it's-
trying to make it seem like they not
Because if it's
a certain
trash,
way.
And knowing that they
We ain't got
are.
nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
because if it's trash, she ain't calling me and I ain't gonna call her.
I mean, women do it too. We manipulate. So don't let us get a street dude that don't know about nothing, but like just what it is, and then we got a little bit of smarts. Oh, we
Definitely
gonna make
gonna
you
use
think you
that.
on the come up.
Yeah.
And I'd have listened to a whole lot of Need conversations where she would flip that shit and be like, "But what you do? But what you do?"
I mean, because it's always two sides to a story, and then there's that little thing called the truth. So I need to know, like,
So what
where,
you say?
yeah,
Right.
where's
Because
this?
I know you said something.
Sean,
Yes, sir.
Do you tell your old boo?
what do
No.
you think?
Oh, I'm
No.
dead. I'm dead.
No.
I'm dead out in these streets.
We talked about it, but you know, it just came up like Nina said. It may just came up in the conversation. It's not going to be a direct targeted conversation. Hey, let's talk about yours and we talk about mine.
Right.
It's not going to happen. No.
I think it could be used against you too.
Mm-hmm.
People telling old boo.
Keisha gonna say yes, old water faucet mouth ass heifers.
Love it.
That's a good one.
That is a good one, Keisha. You hit it. You hit it.
Water faucet mouth.
Old water faucet mouth ass heifers.
Keisha, if you see that on one of my posts, just
my
know
God.
you're getting all the credit for it. Cause that is it right there.
Oh,
Talk
my
too
God,
damn
that's
much.
Too much.
Keisha, you just became the viewer of the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Serious.
Yes. You talk too damn much.
Oh my God.
I tell my nieces that all the time. Don't be giving up everything. You don't have to.
And then especially if it's somebody that you feeling or it could possibly be something.
Yeah, let them learn you. Let them learn. Let them get in.
Jump out with everything. Certain things are important in the beginning to know if
Off
you
the break.
If you even want to take it a step further.
Yeah, definitely.
But once you get a step further, like no, is
here we go. Just
I don't want to constantly keep hearing about it, and I'm not going to constantly tell you either. But
I gotta come out of that refresh.
Yeah.
Keisha said they get on my damn nerves. Shamia say, new boo be like, oh, you don't have nothing to say? Me? Nah, I'm just listening. But Becky, you say bring it up though.
No, I mean, no, not as far as just talking about them.
You just think some things might be.
Just some things, like some conversations, it may warrant it.
I mean, I know all of us have had conversations with people that we were dating about old relationships, but it's all in context.
Right. Not
it's
necessarily about just the specifics of your act.
So I had
like
this,
I don't need to do all of that.
Yeah.
You know, like what's her favorite song and shit, or what position y'all used to do. I don't give a damn about that.
I would say this, like when me and Neem met, it was just regular conversation, and that's what we left it at. It wasn't no more, no less. Just left it right there.
Well, that's just because I was trying to hit. I didn't really need to know nothing about you. I was trying to hit.
And see, a lot of times
up that body count.
But a lot of times, a lot of times, like Keisha just said, but a lot of these women, what they do is they keep running their mouth, and what they do is, and we do too, because the golden rule is,
I'm gonna read her comment.
The golden rule is when you meet a girl, or meet a lady or a woman, she already know in that first 5 minutes if she can give you that ass or not.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
We do.
Yeah, people say that they don't know, but we know.
We know.
We know. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is, men, we already know we want to hit too, because that's what brings the attraction to them. Mm-hmm. But what happens is, men start talking.
You talk yourself right out of the booty.
Your way out of the drawer.
Right out the
box. Yourself right out of the booty.
Yup.
So before we move, Selena said unresolved pain make you share feelings. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Women, that's what I said, Selena. Women move off of emotion, hoping it won't repeat itself, but it can also make you be so guarded you miss the mark of a genuine relationship. That is why most women will tell you about past relationships, or it can make a man prey on that vulnerability. Yeah. So it's not always that you miss. Yeah, you don't always miss your blessing. Sometimes you get somebody preying on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They prey on your vulnerabilities. They prey on the fact that you're giving. They prey on the fact that you love hard and all of that stuff. Some people prey on that. So you have to be very careful. I mean, you take a chance either way, but that's just what relationships are. You win some, you lose some.
But you live.
But you got a high body count.
You addition, you win some.
But seriously, that's a very true statement. Women know if they gonna jump your bones, man. Men, guys.
And you don't. You can save a whole lot of drink money.
Listen to us. I'm giving you
all that money on the drink.
Tracy,
let's be clear. It's giving you.
I got mad love for you, Tracy. I got mad love for you. Hey. She say we peeped you from across the room, knowing.
Hey,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's be clear. It's giving y'all $1 million worth of advice for free 99.
We trying to give y'all some good shit.
If you buy that drink and you still talking to me 10 minutes later with nothing, you're not getting no booty. Move on and get that margarita for the next broad. Cause, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. That I just gave it a look. I just had to give it a look. We already know.
Cedric, I know. He said, man, we can finesse our way in or out. Well said, Mike.
But you really not finessing your way in, though.
We are.
No, you're not.
See, y'all already know.
So you about to take, y'all want to take the whole gratitude of the situation.
Nah. But you're
stop.
You're really
stop
not.
Stop it, though. It is.
First of all, you finesse your way in because I left the door open.
Okay.
I left the door cracked. I left the door cracked.
Stop right there.
I want you.
Now stop right there.
I want you.
You left the door cracked. I slid over
because
there.
I want you to come
All right. You left the door cracked. But it's up to me to push that motherfucker wide open.
Nah,
No.
I'm
Oh
right.
my God!
No.
I'm right behind the door, inching it open.
That's
I'm
right.
like,
And I'm still, but my wordplay is making that joint inch more and more though.
No.
Nah.
Because I'm
It can't. No, it gotta go two different. No,
excited.
but I'm saying it can't go one way. I can't talk my way. You already got me in there. You got me. But then
You know what?
I can talk my way out.
No.
I can talk my way out, but I can't talk my way further.
No,
in.
you
Because you ain't never
you're not-
came across somebody and your dick was hard and they do some dumb shit and your shit goes soft and it just no matter which.
No, we not getting to that point yet. I'm talking
well,
about.
I already know.
I'm talking about. No, listen. I'm
You
talking
didn't
about. We in the,
spoon
no, listen.
Nothing, Billy D. Williams.
No.
You didn't do it. I already wanted to hop on
So we
it
never
from the beginning.
Tracy, okay, I understand that. Nah, we hold the cards. We already know Slim. I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is, we in the club, whatever. You know across the room. Okay, yeah, I want him. Boom. Now, how can we talk ourselves out of the ass, but we can't talk ourselves more into the ass?
Well,
How
what
we
we
understand,
saying,
Sean?
listen, what we saying is, once a woman has made her mind up that she wants to jump your bones, she ain't really listening to too much you say.
Right. It really don't matter what you say.
But if you start talking some dumb shit,
Right.
now my antennas is up and I'm
you,
like,
you
oh,
come over
this
and
dude.
now you whacking shit. Yeah, let me go on and get these drinks. You know what? My girlfriend's over there.
But listen, let me tell you this though. Let me tell you this.
And that's
Let me tell you this because we don't have much time. Let me tell you
People
this.
say sisters, aren't we getting tired of faking orgasms?
Shit, I ain't do that. No, but anyway, go ahead.
That faking OGs.
Who still
I'm
does
not
that? Who does that?
Selena, women are tired of that, yes.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm telling you. A woman knows that we want to jump your bones, right? We already know. You will talk your way out of it quicker than you'll talk your way in it. What I'm saying is, your conversation is going to probably turn me off before it turn me on because I'm already there. I'm already ready to give it to you. So during the time we're conversing, if you say something, I'm gonna be like, okay, it could be regular, it's normal shit. No, you ain't got no game. Your shit normal. Then you say,
Oh, local.
yeah, extra regular. Then you say real extra regular. Then you say something. I'm looking at my girl immediately.
Like, this
Pick your
nigga
drink
ain't-
up.
This ain't, yeah, it's
Only reason why I know this is because me and Becky party together and I know her sign. Let me tell you, I'm telling you, if you buy Becky a drink, which happens every time we go out, okay? You buy Becky a drink, she gonna give you the first 3 minutes of conversation. It's only right. You bought her a drink. When Becky does this, okay, so, it's done. She moving to the other side of the club. That just means I gotta get rid of this joker. That's what I'm saying. Men will talk themselves out of the
Way
booty
out of it.
before even getting it, talking your way in, because we already know we want it.
exactly.
So I guess we just don't say shit.
No, I'm not saying that.
But
You know what your conversation does? I'ma speak personally, just because Mike is my husband. You know what good conversation does? It gets you that chance to hit it again. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, but you'll talk your way out of it first. You'll talk your way out of it first.
And you don't even know.
Right?
You sitting
Dude,
there working hard for
all we gotta do is just drink these 3 drinks and wait for the lights to come on. I'm ready to
It's
go.
time to go.
I'm ready to go. Here you go.
Train's gonna say, we always have it play. You go and say something stupid.
Right.
Exactly. Be like, damn it, Jim.
Been foiled.
Fidget say, hello, bed.
I'm telling you, we do.
Yeah.
We do. Women, I mean, these is grown women we talking to, so they'll say it. But then you got these you got these chicks out here that say, I don't be. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
And then you be going with some extra regular trash out the
Yeah.
club too.
Some
You don't
bum
even,
ass
yeah, like trying to act like. Come
And
on.
then they think, oh, okay. Cause you
Come on, Laverne.
Because you bought a few drinks, that's why you about to hit
Come
it.
on, Laverne,
No,
stop
you
playing.
hitting it because I want you to hit it.
You know Squiggy got it. Come on,
And
Laverne.
I'm hitting it because I wanted to hit it.
We not taking
You
that
don't
away.
keep trying. Don't
No,
keep trying to
we
steal my shine, dog.
Oh,
We let's be very clear. Men will throw their penis on the crap table far quicker than a woman.
Well, yeah, y'all will.
We ain't just throwing the booty on the blackjack table.
It out there.
We ain't doing. It's got to be blackajack.
Even though we already
it's got to be blackajack for us to do it, not blackjack.
It ain't easy.
Blackjack.
Yeah. 21.
How many times you throw it on the table? A lot. How many times you throw it on the table? A lot.
Y'all throw that thing on the crap table.
Y'all don't even care with the washing it in the sink. Y'all don't care. Sean, why you doing? Don't do that, Sean.
Listen to me.
Washing in the sink though.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
You
go home. You go home to your girl. Whole body smell like.
So you ain't never had the cold balls joint.
Cold as a motherfucker.
First of all, go slam home to your
She
girl.
just said that's 50-50 mean. Stop that.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
So I say don't buy me drinks and your breath stink.
Slam go home to your girl. Whole body smell like go-go and drinks.
Dick smell like Dove.
You fling them drawers in the thing, and all I smell, is Nutrient Dove. I'm like, wait, what?
Irish Spring.
Come on, Nick. Come on. Ball sweat first.
Use Irish Spring.
Ball sweat first. And you supposed to come in here with some musty balls.
Yeah. And let me tell you, go wash your balls.
Yeah. Before you lay it down right here.
Yeah. Go on and handle that. Drop them. Let me smell them. Oh. Where you
drop and give me 50.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's a two-way
drop
street.
and give me 50 sniffs.
It's a two-way.
Because one sniff ain't gonna be enough. I'm down there on them. Yeah. Come on, man.
Why you smelling fresh?
I'm just a clean type brother, man.
What happened was
you said you went to see Junkyard?
Right.
Man, I'm just a clean brother. I don't sweat.
Junkyard.
Man, look, I don't sweat. That's just me.
Whatever.
Yep. I'm just saying. But women always gonna try to take the higher road of this because, of course, they got the cat they be trying to get. You know what I'm saying? So they always gonna say they hold the power. So they gonna try to say they hold the power.
They had the door open. You ain't putting no work in.
But we kicked the door. We kicked the door off the hinges though.
But then when we damaged them walls up, then they looking at us like this.
Well, no, that's what we wanted you to do.
Well, look, I'm gonna keep you around for a little longer.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we wanted you to do.
So when you come back over here?
Right.
Selena said, "I'm done." It's a tie between Keisha and Selena for the night. Selena said, "No, these men out here leveled up. They using baby wipes."
Oh yeah. Powder fresh.
Yeah.
Hey, Selena.
Yeah, washing it in the sink is old school now.
No scent joints.
Yeah.
They no scent them peoples out here. I don't need no scent.
But no, I don't need no, because that'll be like, why your dick so ashy? Cause those wipes make you
baby wipes make you ashy, baby.
I use baby wipes every day.
Oh my God.
I know the effect of it. It makes it dry.
Y'all are dumb.
It makes it dry.
Hey, listen, y'all.
So we agreed. Don't bring your old boo.
Yes.
To the new
and
boo
body counts. Don't nobody care.
Nobody wants to know body count.
Only one real G's don't ask for your body count.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Yeah, so we did come to that conclusion though.
Invest in baby wipes.
But on that note, we here at Let's Be Clear really appreciate the participation tonight. We love y'all for it. Thank you for all the new people watching. We will be back in 2 weeks right here from 6 to 8. Mike's Corner is on next week from 6 to 8.
These guys
you'll see again.
Other guys.
You'll see them. You'll see Michael King, Mike Leon is on here. He is the mouth of the South.
Hold on. Keisha gonna say, bitch, we don't got no babies. So when you get the wipes from?
Yeah, there you go, Keisha.
Keisha.
You don't need to keep no baby wipes on you.
Yeah.
I know what they for.
So please tune in to Mike, Sean, Mouth of the South, Mike, and Skull next week on Mike's Corner here on Windy C Radio from 6 to 8. And don't forget to come back and see us the week after. Because we're going to have some good shit for you. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in. See y'all next time.